There is a fine line between looking timelessly elegant and then looking like you're wearing a time capsule. We all love the drama, the power, and the unapologetic luxury of vintage beauty aesthetics. But the truth is, the cosmetic industry in the 1950s, 70s, and 80s relied on heavy, match, and highly structured formulas. If you apply those exact retro techniques to modern skin, or to skin that's gracefully maturing, those classic methods will settle into lines, dull your natural radiance, and inadvertently add years to your face. Today, we are breaking down the 3 major vintage beauty mistakes that are aging you, the science of why they happen, and the modern shifts you can make to get that classic lift while keeping your skin looking completely ageless. Let's start with the base. In classic Hollywood and in the 1980s corporate era, the goal was completely matte skin. Women use heavy pancake foundations and press translucent powder all over the face to lock it in. The mistake here is thinking that total matte equals flawless. As our skin changes, it loses moisture. When you pack heavy dry powder over a liquid foundation, it acts like a sponge and draws out what little hydration is left. It actually also accentuates texture that you didn't even know you had. The modern fix, instead of blanketing your face in powder, we use targeted micro setting. How we do this is we take a finely milled, light reflecting translucent powder on a small tapered brush, press it only where you want unwanted shine, which is usually the sides of the nose and the center of the forehead, or if you have an oily T-zone, that will be where you will powder. Leave the high points of the cheekbones completely bare to let your natural skincare glow mimic a youthful, bouncy texture. Mistake number 2 is all about facial geometry. In the 70s and 80s, contouring was aggressive. The rule was to suck in your cheeks, find the hollow, and paint a dark line straight towards the center of your mouth. Does that sound familiar? The problem? Gravity naturally pulls the fat pads of our cheeks downward over time. If you paint a dark shadowing line towards your mouth, you are visually pulling your entire facial structure down with it, creating a gaunt or sagging illusion. Who wants to create a sagging illusion? Is no one, unless it's Halloween. The modern fix, we cheat the system using the modern sculpt. Instead of following the hollows of your cheek, place your cream contour slightly above the hollow, right on the lower edge of your cheekbone. And most importantly, when you blend, always move your brush or your sponge upward and outward towards your temples. This creates an optical illusion of an instant, non-invasive facelift. Finally, let's talk about the lips. Vintage beauty loves a powerful lip, but traditional retro styles often use cool tones, ultra matte lipsticks that fell flat. As we age, our lips naturally lose volume and definition, especially around the edges. If you use a dry, cool tone matte lipstick without proper framing, it can make the lips look thin, dehydrated, and harsh. The modern fix, we rely on contrast and hydration. First, use a rich brown lip pencil to trace your natural border. This brings the structural boundaries back to the face. Then instead of a flat matte, fill the center with the satin or cream bullet lipstick, topped with a touch of gloss right in the center. Or if you do use a matte lipstick, you can still apply the gloss right in the center to give you a little bit of a shine. The shine catches the light, creating the appearance of fuller, plumper, and deeply hydrated lips. True glamour isn't about hiding your age or looking like a museum piece. It's about adapting classic principles to honor the skin you're in today. You can have all the drama of a 1950s movie star or an 80s diva built on a foundation of modern, glowing health. If you want to master the science of timeless style with me, hit that subscribe button and join the Glamourstry community. And until next time, stay glamorous.